So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'll opt for Shinji Kagawa, because I think he performs best when deployed to play by instinct just off the striker, and he can be the perfect foil with his pace and mobility and that subtlety of touch.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Dele Alli with a long pass out wide. Dele Alli positions himself well and cuts it out. Rose. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Where to from here? Looks to slip it through. Lovely feet. Castro. Aimed long and direct. Royce plays it into the channel. Dele Alli cuts it out. Tries a through ball. Rose. Dealt with that well. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Played out to the wing. This is promising. Vertonghen tries to get it forward quickly. Eriksson. And it's Rose. Neatly flicked on. Danny Rose showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kane. Dele Alli! Rose, a chance! Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Castro pumps it forwards. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Ericsson. Castro takes control of it and he's on the move. Royce. And the cutback. He's there to get rid. Lucas Piszczek. Kagawa. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Out to the flank. Papastathopoulos pumps it upfield. And it's Kagawa. Now surely! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Who's going to make this theirs? He's played him through. Gets into some space. And he's onside. And the defence can get it clear. He's had a look. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Schürrle. And the ball is out of play. Dele Alli. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ericsson. Hit into the middle. It's a loose ball. It's a long forward pass. Kagawa. Castro. Royce. Castro. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
And the first half is done. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're off again. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? And back out it comes. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Kagawa with the ball through. Ericsson. Son Heung-min. Ericsson. Dinks one in. Schürrle. Kagawa tries a long pass towards the front. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Now the pass. Now it's Kane. Out of play for a goal kick. Kagawa passes it through. Schürrle. It's a brilliant interception. Defence has got rid of that. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
out to safety. Spoon forward. And it's Eriksen. Christian Eriksen looks to dink one in. Great reaction! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Away from immediate danger. Royce absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Aimed in towards the centre. Clears it out of harm's way. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Looks like a good ball through. Son Heung-min floats one over, gets it back. Dembele played in early.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Lukas Piszczek pumps it upfield. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, they can break here. Tries lifting it over. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient, because they all know what they're doing.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Thrust towards the front line. It's come loose. Out for a throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Mario Götze. And it's Castro. Dyer goes long and forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Götze. So time is nearly up. One final twist perhaps. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Musa Sissoko looks to slip it through. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Mario Götze boots it upfield. Dele Alli battles to win it back. And there goes the final whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.